When we were putting Angel Mountain together, it was a huge, huge facility, 18,000 square feet on 8 acres, from the ground up build. It was like $10 million. And one of the thing that we needed to do at the beginning was figure out what kind of consoles were going to go into the place. And I was just reminded about this. Or my wife was telling me, she says, tell that story. I go, I remember we had the president of SSL. He came out to the old Angel Mountain facility and took us all out to dinner. And I remember him saying, "Well, we're going to go to dinner. Do you like Scottish?" And we go, "Scottish." He goes, "We'll take you out to McDonald's." Like, oh, and then he took us out to actually a really nice restaurant. But he came out right to our facility just to talk about the console, and not to demonstrate anything, just to see if there was anything he could do. And the salesmen we had, they were throwing all these things out. They said, if you buy, a new SSL, we were looking at 9,000K, you buy that console from us, we'll guarantee you a cover on Mix Magazine. And so there, we were looking at that. Then we were looking at the Euphonix console, and they took us up to, I forgot the guy's name. He was a big music composer for movies. We actually went to New York and went to his studio. And I remember being at his studio. You could look out the windows and I could see across the way. And I saw an apartment, the windows open, and I'm pretty sure it was Robert De Niro in there doing something. But, they showed us the Euphonix console, and we checked out all kinds of consoles. And everybody was, trying to get our business. And it really, when they know you have the money and they know that you're building the facility, and, it's not a maybe it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure. They were, full on pressure on us to get the console. In the end, we got a 9,000K in the A room. And I'll put a picture up of that. And then in our, what was the room called? It was the post room. We had a screen in there, and it was THX approved and Dolby approved and all. We put a big Harrison console in there. So a lot of money went into the consoles. In the B room, we just had a control surface from DigiDesign. This was before the icons came out, the D control and the D command. And in the C room, we just put a control 24. But that big 9,000K, it was brand spanking new, went into the A room, and it was gorgeous. And it was a, great console for what we were doing, because we had big orchestral dates and things like that. But the interesting thing is the politics and what was going on behind the scenes to get someone to buy their big console was interesting, because they were offering the world to us, and we ended up on the cover of Mix Magazine. I have it someplace in 2003, Angel Mountain. So it was something else. But I thought that'd be an interesting story to tell. Also, I wanted to say about the console thing. When we went to AMS Neve, my friend Michael Mueller was working for them. And I remember he was doing a demo for somebody, and I just happened to walk up, and he knew that we were shopping for a console. The guy that he was doing the demo for, he just dismissed him immediately. He says, "Okay, we're done. Move along." And the guy was like, "Well, wait. What does this button do?" And he goes, we're done. I need to go, come back later. And then he sat me down, and we went through, he was telling me all the things that he could do. But like I said, in the end, we went with the SSL. So there you go.